Hello my sweet owlets, and welcome to another video where I go over my old art. It has been a while since I've done one of these. Fun fact, a lot of these drawings were from either elementary school or middle school, and I just found my middle school yearbook, so this is what I looked like in middle school. That's what I looked like while drawing a lot of these, so you're welcome for that. So the first thing we have is one of my first OCs, Emily Dawn. I don't know, maybe I should redesign her sometime? Not really sure. Not a lot to say about this, really. This was around the time I wanted to be like a fashion designer, so the clothes I thought were super cool, but like they really weren't. So I don't know. This is cool. I don't remember what this is. I think, I can't tell if this is supposed to be like the same character in multiple outfits or not. I usually remember a lot of these, but I just don't remember that at all. I was experimenting with block letters, so this was probably, I can't remember. I can't remember if it was middle school or elementary, but yeah. I mean, I still draw block letters like this. Block letters are kind of hard. So, this is a thing. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it feels like it's from school. It looks like this was some kind of wheel, because there's like a hole in it. So there was probably something to spin this, but yeah, I don't remember that. Here I am practicing some paints. It's just this guy, so fun. I feel like I might have gone over these pictures already. If I have, I'm really sorry, but this is the same girl, Emily Dawn, and I'm actually looking at these. These are like billboards, and it says be cool, be you, envy girls. I don't really know what envy girls are, but it says starring Claire, and if I am correct, Claire was a talk show host who was inspired by Tyra Banks, because I think I'm pretty sure I watched Tyra Banks a little bit, like her talk show. I don't remember much about it, but yeah, I really liked her. I'm so sorry for the dog noises. Just some more OCs, I guess. I was super into gel pens, so the line art is done with gel pens. Commander Cheyenne, I don't remember her at all. Faith, Dawn, and Jenna. I don't remember anyone except Dawn. Yeah, fun, exciting. This is another character sheet, I guess. I would have never done this like now. I'm so lazy when it comes to drawing nowadays. So I'm surprised that I did any of these. I guess I just had a lot more time on my hands and I was just experimenting a lot. This is most likely traced from a dress-up site. This looks like a dress-up site thing, and I used gel pens again. I really like gel pens. I still like them, I just don't really own them, but yeah, just some kind of fairy, I guess. Okay, so this is one of those like kind of self-insert characters, but like I would make original characters for shows and stuff that I was super into, and video games and stuff, mostly shows. So if you can guess what show this character is supposed to fit into, that would be great, but like I wouldn't be surprised if you can't, because it's not that great. But she's supposed to be in The Misadventures of Flapjack. I'm just guessing because she's kind of wearing like some sailor stuff, and just her face looks like Flapjack. I don't remember what I named her. I'm sure she had a name. Oh my god, can you see? There's like a hand here. Like, I guess I reused this paper, or maybe I drew on top of it. But yeah, so, I mean, I don't know, she's pretty cute. Maybe I'll try that art style again, because The Misadventures of Flapjack is honestly such a good show. And here is some artwork I did for a binder, like binder art. So I would always get binders that had the clear covers up front so that I could draw whatever I wanted to. So like these, like pretty much everything on this was most likely either copied or traced. Was I elementary or I don't know. I can't remember how old I was. The dragon might not have been traced. I'm not sure. I don't want to claim it though, because I could be wrong. This for sure was traced, but I remember being proud of it even though I traced it. I think I was just proud of like the coloring. Yeah, but that was for sure from some kind of dress-up site. It has to be. This was from 2008, so I was like 13 or something. And this was my username for a long time, Cerise Dragon, because cerise was my favorite color and dragons were my favorite things ever. So this is a dragon. I did not trace this. I'm pretty sure I had like a how to draw dragons book. I wish I still had it. It might be like in the garage. I'm not really sure. Sorry, it's not. He's not even in frame. So I guess he was supposed to be a fire dragon. Maybe it wasn't a how to draw dragons. Maybe it was like about dragons. But I feel like it was a how to because this just looks, yeah, like it just looks like something that I learned through a book. So not traced, but I mean pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, I just really like dragons. I mean, I did really like dragons. I wonder what I did with all those books. Oh, cool. So this was a project for some kind of science class. It had to do with evolution. So let me open it up. It's so bad. I think I did well, but it's so bad. So this was my project. I don't know what I was thinking, okay? I really don't. This is so sci-fi. So I guess the project was we had to pick like an animal or something in present day and then show how, you know, through time they, you know, evolution would help them or whatever, how they would evolve. So present day ladybug, and then this ladybug, I guess, I don't know. And then it became this thing, like a, I don't know, lily pad kind of thing. And then this is like the future or something, and it looks like a kite. And there's like a ton of writing on the back. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna read all of it, but let me see. Future one is called the Lady Extron. Or Extrone. Why is there an E at the end? It's in like 500,000 years. I don't know if that's enough time. It adapted to city life and now diets on unwanted city insects. But why is it like a robot? It's venomous. It adapted large wings to escape large city predators. But what are the large city predators? I don't know. But I don't remember if I did well, but I don't know. Like it's, you know, I was just a very creative person back then. Not anymore. Look, that's a city under it. Can you tell? That's a city. Here is the water dragon. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I had a how to draw dragons book. But I feel like maybe I didn't draw this one. Something about the line art tells me that maybe my dad drew it. I don't know. I don't want to claim that. But I know I drew this. I remember drawing this one. This one was an earth dragon. You can see he's like old and crusty. He's mad. He's made of rock or whatever. Or he's blending into the rock. Oh, there's a lot of just dragons right now. And the storm dragon. And I guess that's a pretty good rock. This was for sure how to draw a book because I cannot draw a rock like that even nowadays. There he is. He's yelling into the void. He's probably supposed to have like lightning in the background because he's a storm dragon. Good for you, storm dragon. And then as you can see, while my dragons thrived, my humans did not. Not exactly sure what she's wearing, but back then, like, the hair over one eye thing was so, it was so popular, and it was just easier to not draw two eyes. So that's my excuse. I mean, I would, you know, sometimes you gotta have a character wink so that you don't have to draw two eyes. These pages are stuck together, but it's just another girl. Not really a big deal. Another girl, some kind of like goth girl. Not exactly sure what's up with her hair. I think I used like a marker on top of some pen and it just messed up. Oh God, wait, no. This feels like, were these like scented markers? These markers were different. These markers were different, and that's why they're all sticking together, but I can't remember what type of marker it was. But this was from 2006. So this was before the dragons. This was, I was 11. So I was baby. I have some math in the background. Not exactly sure why I was doing math. Math sucks, but you know. This is, I'm trying to remember. Look at the texture. Look, it kind of looks like watercolor, but I don't know if I used watercolor. This is a specific media I use. Medium? I used something and I can't remember what it was, and it's driving me insane. I always sucked at drawing animals. I still suck at drawing animals. I don't know if I drew this horse, but I love that horse more than anything. This is how I drew rabbits for a long time. This is a dog, and that's a cat. But this horse is really, he looks like a peanut. We will name him Peanut, and he is my horse. I feel like all of this is just traced. I don't think this was traced though. The clothing was from a site, but this was not traced. And where did I come up with that hairstyle? I used that hairstyle a lot, and I think she wasn't technically supposed to be me, but she was like a self-insert. And I came up with these little fairy things. I might have had that in another video, but I guess his name was Boink because it says Boink there. She might have, I don't know. I really like that dress. It had to be from some type of dress up site. So the next thing I'm going to show you, I got an A+ on it, and it is, I think, an illustration of Christopher Columbus. You know, we don't like him anymore, but you know, I had to learn about him in history. Look at his eyes. Just stare into those eyes. They're so funny. I don't know why I chose to draw him like that. And look at his arm. Both of his arms are too short, but also this arm is kind of broken. But you know, I'm sure I was proud of this. I like the colors I chose. That hat is too small. It's not even going around his head. Is that what hats look like back then? I don't know how I designed this. Look, I had some grass in the foreground. It's very tiny grass. And his bow is very plain, but yeah, that's him. So please add this into the history books. This is an accurate illustration of him. I just can't stop looking at his eyes. And last but not least, for this video at least, God, we still have so much more art. Another character, one eye. Her eye's way to the side, and her nose is like on one side. Imagine if the hair was not there. That nose is just way too far. But oh my gosh, look! The sunglasses are the sunglasses that have like the white rims or whatever they're called. The white frames. That is so, this is 2006. That is so of its time. Oh my gosh, okay, I know this. Sorry. This is an outfit that I technically kind of owned. This looks like it's a cheetah pattern, but I don't think the shirt that I actually had was a cheetah pattern. I think that's just how I drew it, like in a simplistic way. But I did have an outfit that had this like weird, like this very thin kind of fabric-y belt. It wasn't really a belt, it was just for accessories. And so I had this outfit because in like what grade was I? Like 5th grade? Was this 5th grade? Yeah, this was like 5th grade or something, or 6th grade. So I had a friend group, but they weren't really my friends. They didn't really like me. A lot of my friends didn't really like me in my life. It'd be like that, you know, whatever. But they kind of like bullied me for the way I dressed. Like I didn't pick out my clothes back then. I think my mom was still picking my clothes because I just could not care less about what I wore. And I would just wear like these t-shirts and these like matching shorts. I can't describe it, but yeah, so I remember they pulled me aside and they're like, why do you dress like that? Like you don't look, I forgot what they said, but it kind of made me sad. So I made my mom take me to like JCPenney or something. And I was like, I need a makeover. My friends don't like how I dress. And my mom was like picking out clothes. I'm like, no mom, you can't. Like that's not cool. And I think I only picked one outfit, which is really funny because imagine like doing a makeover and then you get one outfit and then the next day I'm just dressed back to normal like how I usually do. But yeah, so I remember I got this outfit and I remember the next day, or when, you know, I wore this to school, and I remember walking up on the campus, and I remember like my quote unquote friends running to me and be like, whoa, you look so cool, or I don't know what they said, but they were like somewhat impressed, or at least pretending to be impressed. But that's it, like that's the whole story with that. And I drew myself in that outfit so many times after that because I was just like so proud to get the validation of those girls. But yeah, just they were not very nice to me. But yeah, ending this video on a depressing note. It's not a big deal anymore, so like whatever. But yeah, anyways, that is the end of this video. If I can find a picture of me in that outfit, I'll post it, but I don't think I took any pictures. Oh my god, such a shame. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really hope this inspires you. If you are an artist that is just barely starting, it's totally okay. if you don't like your art. Everybody goes through that. But please remember, just with enough practice and patience and love and dedication, you will get to a point where you are proud of your art, at least a little bit. So don't worry, please don't beat yourself up over it. It's just, it's very time consuming, but please don't give up. Art and being an artist is just, it's a very difficult but magical process, okay? Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please be good owlets, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!